everybody. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit more about kombucha, what kombucha is and what a SCOBY is. I'm first going to start with just telling you a little bit about kombucha, and then I'll tell you about what a SCOBY is. Okay, so kombucha is fermented sweet tea, and it is fermented by a SCOBY. Kombucha follows a lot of similar processes as beer, such as the forming of yeast, fermentation, and the second fermentation. The second fermentation is the stage where you would add your flavoring. Although it follows a lot of the same principles, it is not alcoholic. Kombucha has a sweet taste, or it can even be acidic, depending on how long you leave the SCOBY in your kombucha, so how long it ferments, and depending on how much sugar you actually add to your whole mixture. Kombucha originated in Asia, but since then it came a long way. You can find it in a lot of different flavors, and you can find it even in your local supermarket. Now that you know what kombucha is, let me explain to you what a SCOBY is. A SCOBY stands for a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. So this is just the gooey layer on top of your kombucha. It is also known as the mother or the mother plant of kombucha, and is also used in the making of apple cider vinegar. A new SCOBY is formed each time you make a new batch of kombucha. So it forms at the top of your kombucha, and that SCOBY would be a lot lighter than the rest of your SCOBY. It would be more or less this color. So as your SCOBY ages, it gets darker and darker. It gets this brownish color. Let me show you. So that's the oldest SCOBYs. Obviously it's also in the tea, so it looks even darker. And then up top you can see the new SCOBY that formed. My jar doesn't have enough liquid in it, so the SCOBYs are lying very weird. So you can see here an old SCOBY poking through the new SCOBY. And you can just tear that from each other. It won't damage your SCOBY, or it won't prevent it from working anymore. It would just, sometimes it would even just fill the gap again. The SCOBY that forms at the top serves as like a protective layer, as it creates its own little environment inside the jar. So that serves as the protective layer, so that stuff can't hinder whatever goes inside here. That's also why you shouldn't move your jar too much throughout a process, because it can disrupt the process of making the kombucha or making the yeast. It is said that kombucha contains probiotics, but it is a very controversial subject. Some people believe it, some people don't believe it. They have done tests on it and did find probiotics, but then they would just say no, but it's been added by whoever made the kombucha, so it's not 100%. But I can tell you that I've experienced a lot of benefits from kombucha, so I personally do believe that it does contain probiotics. So just a few benefits from kombucha is that it helps with gut health, it helps with your digestive system, and it helps with your skin. And a lot of these stuff go together generally, and it has to do with how you eat or what you eat. So the kombucha just helps to regulate all those stuff inside you that has an effect on that. If you have any more questions on how to make kombucha, what's kombucha all about, or just any questions, please leave it in the comments down below and I will answer you. I'm also planning on making this a series, so this was the first video just telling you what kombucha is, and I will then also add how to make kombucha, what to know about kombucha, and the environment you should keep it in, what to know about your SCOBY, and starter tea. So if that is something that you're interested in, please give me a like and subscribe, and keep an eye out for when I in the future post more videos about kombucha.